the fuck is that about?
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. It's Infinity, and it's Thursday night. This is the Queen's Council. The Queen's Council convenes with a special guest queens, the Force of Light ladies.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
Hey, how are you, ladies?
Doing good. Glad to be on the Queen's Council.
Yes, and I just want to say I love your intro. That was super
it's
cool.
awesome.
That's kind of epic.
Thank you. Yeah, it was designed that way. It's like the Queen's Council commences. Queen Jayne, where's your tiara?
I know, I forgot. Let me change it.
Damn, Jayne.
I know. Here we go. There we go.
There you are. Well, welcome to my channel, Natalie and Michelle. It's really, really lovely to see you. I met these ladies on Toxic Femininity, and it was really cool. They're awesome source of entertainment, awesome channel. Their channel is in the description, so make sure you're subscribed. And so are Jayne's and Mads. Mads, how are you today? She's eating.
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm grabbing a quick bite to eat because back-to-back streaming. Thursday is my crazy day.
I understand. Why don't you quickly tell everyone where they can find you, and then you can go back to eating.
Hey guys, Matt's Mama Bear here. You can find me at Matt's Mama Bear here on YouTube, and Matt's Mama Bear doll over on Twitter. I do, like earlier today, drawing with Maki90. Maki Draws. I'm getting used to that. He changed his name to make more sense.
I'm still getting used to that too.
And today we did up some beautiful mascots for Thursday. So if afterwards, please go back, catch it a watch, because it was just a delightful show. And again, Sunday, we are going to be doing a very special draw stream where he is going to be auctioning off his Batman picture.
Ooh, nice.
Live on Sunday.
Very cool. Very cool. So
somebody will actually get to own the real thing.
That's amazing. Matt, I'm sure you have a wrench. Please drop Makini's channel in the chat so people know and go and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Oh, of course.
And we got a couple of celebrities in the house already. We got Park Hop in here. I think that's Jay, maybe. Hi.
Hey, Jay.
Could be Tugs. I don't know.
My thought was Tugs. But
yeah, it could be Tugs or Jay. Hello. Either one is amazing, especially Tugs. I love her. DJ Scandalous is here. Hello, DJ Scandalous. He is always, he's just an awesome human being, sending me so many toxic things all the time. He sent me some random picture of freaking Bernie Sanders on the beach. I was like, why did you send me this? Like, hold on, let me, like, this photo was I was like, I'm highly disturbed.
Bernie living his best life.
Yes, it literally was. And then I was like, why are you sending me this? He's just, there it is.
Oh gosh.
I was like, what?
I mean, I
Okay.
don't particularly want to see Bernie Sanders any day, but especially like that.
I know, right? Like, who wants to see Bernie Sanders like this? But DJ Scandalous thought I'd enjoy that, and he was wrong. We got Roger H in the house. Hello, sending us a thumbs up sticker. I don't even have to check. I just know what it is. What's going on, Roger? Thank you for that.
Yep.
Roger's the
amazing
man.
thumbs up
He
sticker.
is.
He is the man, and he's got like the coolest avatar.
He does.
I just love that avatar. His avatar reminds me of like how cool The Rock used to look. Like, you know, that really cool like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's got that,
When
like,
he had the hair and
Yes,
the fanny pack look.
yeah.
yes. Like, well,
I
when
don't know.
he used
I'm
to
all
be
about the
just The
bald side.
Rock.
I'm all about the bald look that he's got sporting.
Oh, you do? No, I don't know.
Ooh.
I like Roger H do on The Rock. Like, it just reminds me of the good old days when he used to have like one bowl tattoo here, and that was it.
Yes, I know what you're saying. Do you guys or ladies want to know something? I just had like such a okay. So this starts and it even mentions every Thursday. And it took literally like someone else saying it's Thursday into the stream, and it clicked in my brain. It's Thursday. Like my mind was thinking it was Tuesday.
It is in fact Thursday, Michelle.
Girl, it happens to me all the time. Like last week, I was like, "Who's going to be there on the Queen's Council?" And it was like Monday or Tuesday, and Christy was like, "Girl,
Yeah,
it's
you
like
asked
Monday
on
or
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Who's going to be on the Queen's Council tomorrow?
yeah, that's what it was. And then I was like, "Oh, whoops."
I mean, I'm not usually like a couple days off. That was really bad.
It happens.
It happens. It happens. Speaking of Christy, she should be joining us sometime soon. But everybody thinks
When
it's
she gets to
Jay.
know
I'm
Jay.
not convinced. I think it might be Tugs. I don't know.
Well, it hasn't responded, so I'm going to assume it's Jay.
It is Jay.
I think we confirmed
Yeah.
earlier. So
It's Mr. J.
There he is.
Mr.
Jay.
J.
Mr. J.
Jay, we love you.
Now
We love
the rest of the
you.
stream is just going to be us doing our best Harley impression of Mr. J.
My Jersey accent, is not on par.
Jay
I'll be-
had a
oh, I'm
pretty
not.
good one.
Oh, there he is. He's actually making his presence
Nice.
known with his Jay Walking the Planet channel.
I
Very
feel like
cool.
I feel like he's just going to keep switching to all his many different YouTube accounts.
got like 4 different like accounts up.
The
Oh
gaming
my
channel.
God. Yeah, the gaming channel.
Yeah,
That's fine. It'll get me more viewers. I'm fine with it.
that's true.
And we got Kaylee here. What's going on, Kaylee? Jay's logged into all his accounts to say hi now. Yeah,
Thinking of drunk, he is the main reason why I have been able to keep track of the days of the week throughout this whole mess.
how dare you, Jay?
Because I know no matter what, Dark Council is on Tuesday.
That's true.
Busy. He's working on 3 videos at the moment. Wow.
Oh,
Good for you, man. Good for you. Keep killing it.
Amazing.
gotta
Jane,
keep
by
up
the
that
way,
OnlyFans.
please let everyone know where they can find you, Jane.
Yeah, you can find me here on YouTube where I post movie and television reviews and occasionally some pop culture commentary. You can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Jayne Theory.
Yay. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is just becoming amazing now.
Oh God.
And
Hey,
I
I
like
know.
how
I was thinking, when is that third account going to come into
Hey.
play?
the
Hey,
funny part.
Hey, Mr. J.
The funny part though is like he just says, "Hey, Michelle." With the
Oh,
other
every
ones,
time.
at
Every
Yes.
time in our stream.
Every time. I've got
least-
used to the
At least we
rejection
got
that
a
I
"Hey,
feel.
ladies" from the other one. This one's
Right.
just "Hey, Michelle." God, his personalities.
I've learned to not take it personal.
Oh, there you go. He goes inside joke. Yeah, apparently. Hi, Demongenai.
Hey,
Demongenai.
Damanji.
Demanji.
Is that oh my God, is that what you guys call him? Demonji?
Yeah, everyone who comes on our channel, by at least the second time you're on our channel, we're gonna have a nickname for you.
But originally I just couldn't get his name right. And,
Yeah.
and for some reason my brain read it like instead of Jumanji, it was like Demanji. And it was just like Demanji.
So you
gonna
gotta
say,
play.
that
So
sounds
you
like
gotta play.
Jumanji.
Play with them to. Yeah. I could see that fitting. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I mean, took that in a different direction.
Did you just? What did
I
you
was like,
Hey, phrasing.
Oh my
Yeah, I stopped myself.
I was
wow.
intrigued as to where it was going.
Nowhere good. Nowhere good.
How would you do with the pleasure of hitting the lights, sir? Ha ha. Whoa. What are all those stains?
Blood, urine, or semen?
Oh, God, I hope it's urine.
That's where it was going. What is this? We got a super sticker. It's a pair sending kissy hearts. Thank you
Okay, so
so
we
much.
need to have you guys on more often.
Definitely.
I think this is the most drunkest hung out on our streams like ever.
Ever.
We've already decided they're coming back on my channel next week so we can talk politics. So
we're game for that.
yeah, this is
Love
gonna
to.
be amazing. Oh, here we go. Demogenai showing up with $2. Hello, beautiful people. Well, hello to you, sir. Hello to you. Let's say hello to a couple of other people in the chat. We got Holocron Library Fox. We got, of course, we said hello to DJ Scandalous. Keely Chow is here. Jimmy is here. Jimmy's awesome. There's Mads Mama Bear dropping Maki's links. Please, everybody, subscribe to that. We got Shane Nolan in here. We got who else? Saint Ravage.
Evening.
Saint Ravage.
Ravage.
We're gonna go with Ravage just because it sounds cool.
Sounds provocative.
It's very French.
It's like you hear it all the time. People saying they went to Target.
Target.
Yeah.
I love Target. Deep Centerfield Press is here. Hello. Joe Dirt is here. Hello.
Dirty.
I love it.
Yeah, so a lot of people are here. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Everybody, please smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here, and all that stuff. Share the stream.
Drunk is stealing my nickname for the
Can we give a timeout that Drunk said, "Hey, Big D"?
This is getting real interesting real fast over here.
I feel like Demanji prefers that nickname to Demanji.
I'm pretty sure he would prefer hearing that from a woman.
Hey.
Well, now I know what to call you, Demanji. Just Big D.
I just call him D most of the time.
Don't call him Little D. That'll suck.
No.
Might have a little complex.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Big D. Oh my gosh. Okay. So lots of stuff actually was going on today. Namely ScarJo. ScarJo's in the news. She's decided to sue Disney. Did you guys hear about this today?
We did.
Just a little bit, yes.
So basically, the long story short, Scarlett Johansson suing the Walt Disney Company over its streaming release of Black Widow, which she said breached her contract and deprived her of her potential earnings. In a lawsuit filed Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court, the Black Widow star and executive producer said her contract guaranteed an exclusive theatrical release. And the Wall Street Journal first reported the news of the lawsuit. So she thinks she's basically getting screwed because of the Disney Plus release versus it being released in the theaters. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she wouldn't be the first one. Remember, we went through this before with the WB and HBO Max and how they announced by way of an ad that they were dropping all of their movies simultaneously on the streaming service. And no one knew, including directors, producers, actors, all of these people who would be cut out of potential funds. And this is just basically a continuation of that practice. So either her contract says that it's exclusive, it should have been in theaters only, or it doesn't. But what's funny is
I think she's claiming it is.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I haven't found an article yet with the actual document, with the actual petition in it. That's what I've been looking for.
Well, and it also made me think, do you guys remember before before Wonder Woman 1984 came out, we found out that they gave that studio plus Gal Gadot and I think Patty Jenkins, they paid them up front because they knew, well, I mean, one, it was still a lot tighter as far as lockdown and stuff at that time in general, but because it was going on to Warner Brothers or HBO Max, they went ahead and paid them because they knew they weren't going to make the back end they would have made in normal situations.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And you don't see that with Disney. They just kind of, well, they're all going on. And there doesn't at least seem to be some like them reimbursing, because clearly, say you even believe that the $60 million that they made that opening weekend for the Disney Premiere Plus or whatever it's called, that would have amounted to more money she would have been able to take home had that been in box office money. So I don't know. This is interesting.
Yeah, she will have to show damages as well. So it'll be interesting how she can show that, if they can also show losses and then compare those two things.
Well, I mean, does she know something we don't know? Because
She knows what the contract says, which we
Yeah.
don't know.
that's exactly. So I mean, I think she thinks she has a case, because why else would she file?
But the thing
The
is,
only-
a lot of people, Disney has a history too, though, apart from this, of not paying people.
Yeah. Like their book writers, like,
Yeah.
you know, the Alan Dean Foster. Yeah. People like that, they don't
one's a
get
lot.
paid shit. Demaj and I here with the $2 super chat saying the D isn't silent. Oh my. And then drunk 3PO follows it up with, I can't let Big D give more than me.
That
You
can
guys
be
are
taken a
welcome
few
to
ways.
duke it out in the super chats. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah,
with
Nina,
this.
you got another one.
Who's the biggest D of all?
Demaj and I come back with
That's the
$2. So the
question.
bidding war begins. Yes, let the bidding war commence.
Let the biggest D win.
Oh, oh my. I love that. That was good. 10 out of 10. 10
Did
out
I
of
take
10.
it a step too far? She
No.
liked it.
No. This is
It's
the
all good. It's
channel
all
for
good.
that. Yeah, you guys are girls are in the right place. Excellent. This is all very, very good entertainment, high quality entertainment.
You
Keeping it classy.
obviously missed the question I asked the Dark Council on Tuesday. So yeah, no worries. You're good.
And then Bone coming in with a $3.99 super sticker as well. What is it? It's a corgi sending us a little doggy with a bone. Thank you so much. And hang on a second. I gotta do something here. Okay, sorry. And then we had drunk 3PO coming in with $5. Whoa, Michelle, what was that?
What did I do?
What was it, Michelle?
What did I say? Because Demogenize now accepting my challenge. What?
Let the biggest.
I'm pretty sure that was Natalie.
Yeah, that was
said
Natalie.
yeah.
That was not me.
I think I was the guilty party here.
Yeah. Natalie said, let the biggest D win. Just saying. Yeah, rewind, you guys. 19K Fox coming with a $4.99. Your move, Demogeni. And Demogeni comes back with, Michelle, I accept your challenge. Dudes, it was Natalie, wrong sister.
Yeah.
Does this happen to you guys a lot? Like, does that happen where like you say something and then like other people are like, well, I can't believe Natalie said that, and then you're like, wait, that was me. I said that.
Well,
like,
usually since we're on YouTube, usually they know. And plus they usually know that Natalie's the one that's usually going to take it to the next step.
That's my job.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
But I have a whole bunch of sisters too, so I imagine you guys get the same problem, like from your family, like your mom going, She winds up going through everybody, like the neighbor that lived down the street 5 years ago.
That's our grandfather. And he's done it our whole life. It's not just that he's like in his late 80s. He's like, Natalie, Michelle, Janet, Izzy.
Isabella.
He might throw a couple male names in there. Like,
Michael.
Before he gets to you.
Rusty, really? That was Aunt Joan's dog, Mom.
Oh my God.
That one didn't actually
it legit
happen. But
DJ Scandal is coming in with the toxicity. It's not about the size, it's about the motion and how long it lasts. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Drunk.
Wow, this is getting deep. No pun intended.
Oh.
I would address that drunk is always coming on and claiming I bully Natalie. It's his new thing.
I kind of like it though.
Oh my gosh. Drunk 3PO with the $2 super chat. Michelle bullies Natalie, and it's really sad to see.
I would like to say we get a hey Michelle, because that's to make Natalie feel left out. And then a few minutes later, we get a Michelle bullies Natalie.
Drunk likes to play some mind games on the force of lights over and over.
He likes to play games, all right.
He does.
Demont and I with
hit
the
the
$2
player.
super chat. I wasn't looking at the screen. Same statement.
Okay. Gotcha.
There you go. There you
Well,
go.
that-
And hey to the Latino slant. Hey, Polly.
Hey,
Yes.
Polly.
Hey, Polly.
Oh,
What's
and
going on,
sorry, I
Polly?
saw Zacharod in the chat. How you doing, darling?
Hey, Zacharod. Hey, Bone. Bone's here too.
Yes.
Everybody's here. You guys are all awesome. Please make sure you're smashing the like, sharing the stream, all that good stuff. Maybe we'll get more of the Dark Council in the chat, vying for the hearts of the Force of Light through sending me super chats. Just, I don't know, whatever. I'm fine with it. Bring more of them in.
Well, keep it up, guys. You got to prove yourselves.
Hey,
here.
they're giving me an idea. Like maybe one day on Force of Light, we need to have a bid, and the people can bid for like an hour, like virtual date where we
Like
just
a virtual date. Yeah, I was just thinking that because that's what they used to do with the when they would bid to have a date with someone, and then you can. Yeah, I was totally getting the same idea. We're on the same wavelength.
I like it.
Michelle, are you thinking of OnlyFans?
We're doing the innocent version of OnlyFans. The classier version.
PG. Yeah, it's a PG. Over the shirt stuff only. Nothing under.
You lost
Maybe
me.
PG-13. Mads, you lost me.
I follow. I do.
Hey, John Burns is here. Hello, John Burns. Good to see you. Says I'm done once to support for the flag. Should there's Gold Cup soccer, lots of flags in Houston. Well, that's good. Where are you ladies from? If you don't mind my asking, unless you don't want people.
Oh
to
no,
know.
we don't care. We're from Tennessee.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know. I don't think I know anyone
That's
from
okay.
Tennessee. Except for you guys.
I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad.
No, but you have that
right.
accent that I thought maybe Texan. Like I was like, I don't know if it was. I don't
Nice.
know if it was a Texan accent or what I was catching.
I like it.
Our little southern twang.
Yes, I love it. I love the little.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love the
you.
little southern accents. Drunk 3PO coming in with $5. I already had a date with 3 of the ladies on this.
It's
panel.
true.
Oh my!
He's not wrong.
Hey, drunk. I still have my ears.
Sometimes she wears them
so
around the
cute.
house
Still got my ears.
just by herself.
So
She wears them.
cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
My
Jane,
my part coppin' ears.
do you have those too, Jane?
I do. They're so cute.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm so jealous. One of these days, I'm going to get me one of those. Andrew's unsubbing. That's fine. That's okay. Glad you let us know, though. Thank you. Andy's here for $2. Says, "Evening, ladies. Hello to you."
Evening.
Hey,
Hello.
Wow.
2 pounds.
What is happening in this chat? I don't know. Oh my God. I know, right? That's how I feel right now, Fox.
Things have taken a turn.
I love how when you bring the Force of Light ladies that are usually like PG on, it gets rated R up in here.
You know
To be fair, one of our first streams had a vagina candle, so
It's true.
PG really never, you know,
It doesn't really
applies
go
here.
with this channel or this show, actually.
It's weird. The Queen's Council has always been like teetering on the edge of
Smut.
yeah.
She's like, I'm just gonna come right out and say it.
I'm sorry to quote Imagine science.
Yeah, it's all been. I mean, we've actually had scientific shows
We have.
where we, describe human anatomy, especially female anatomy, and Demaj and I killed at it. I was like, how do you know all this shit about boobs? Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I don't know half of muscles and fats and stuff like the name in my boobs, but apparently Demaj and I does.
He has a degree in it.
He does. It's kind of crazy.
And did you guys notice that Jay blames Natalie?
Wow.
Now, what does he blame me for this time?
I think for spicing up the chat.
But that doesn't count. It's not a super chat, so
he's not wrong.
Oh, I like it, Jane. I
Yeah.
love the way you think. But then we have 19K Fox coming with $9.99. Thank you so much. Says how much for the 1 hour over the shirt date with Nina? Oh my God. I'll talk to my husband and I'll get back to you. How about that? Oh my God. Wow.
He'll set the price.
Haley D raises a good point.
I'm so flattered right now. Thank you, Fox. Oh my God. Literally blushing right now. Wait, what happened? What did you miss? What?
No,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, ScarJo got a response from Disney, by the way.
Oh, it was so shady.
The shade of it all.
Was it that gif of or that clip of J. Jonah Jameson laughing and going, "You serious?"
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly
Oh my
what
God,
it
I
was.
guessed.
They were like, okay, like sue us then. That's fine. Fuck you. Like, it's just
Literally.
it's really, really crazy to me because their whole movie about Black Widow was like women power and we're gonna treat women the best and like all this shit. And then meanwhile, they might be actually screwing over their female star. But I mean,
Yeah.
who's keeping count on the hypocrisy? Demaj and I with a $2 super chat. I am a man of science. Yes. I take you all out. #do it.
Oh dear, you couldn't keep up with me.
Because I will say, as far as ScarJo is on, I mean, if she genuinely believes that they have cost her like up to $50 million, I don't blame her at all for going after Disney. I mean,
I don't blame
$50 million
her
is a
either.
lot of money.
It is.
Saying, bring the receipts.
But they should pay. Like, it's not a lot for them.
Yes.
This could have gone away quietly.
Yes,
Listen,
exactly.
With ScarJo, I'm like, girl, you get yours.
Yeah.
Because it's like, she's one of the biggest stars on the planet. Most recently, I don't like some of the comments she's been making, but it doesn't take away from who she is and the stardom power that she has. That's why people want to hire her, because of who she is and her name. And Disney is like, what? They're like, we don't want to pay you what you're worth. In 2021, really? Like,
or the value that she's entitled to under the contract that they agreed to.
Exactly.
And this comes after the fact that she's already been screwed over for like 10 years because the Black Widow movie should have come out after Iron Man 2, should have been the first of the trilogy. Like, they just should have given her own trilogy.
She was really the only good thing about Iron Man 2.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love the movie. I love all the actors in it. But yeah, she carried that movie on her backside.
She did.
Yeah.
Drunk 3PO for $2 says, hey, I wore Michelle's shirt in my latest video. That is
I
so
like
sweet.
it.
I love how it's just Michelle's shirt. We're a team, Drunk. We're a team.
He knows I designed it.
Okay, true.
Oh my God. Well, now we know who Drunk's favorite is.
Oh, he definitely has a favorite.
Oh my God.
I know this.
But then he claims I bully people.
Well, you do.
Maybe he likes that. Maybe he likes bullies. Never mind. He's into Gina Carano and she's a sweetheart. She doesn't bully anyone. She was bullied by Disney.
Yes.
Another woman that Disney bullied, and they were like, "Well, fuck you."
Yeah.
And now
That's
they're
the
doing it
response to
again.
everything.
And two, let's be real. As far as, okay, I know Chris Evans is huge as his role as Captain America. I get that. But as far as the actual actors themselves, the two biggest actors in the Avengers group has been Robert Downey Jr. and Scarlett Johansson. Like, there's no question to that. Like, they are the biggest box office names that are there.
Mhm.
And so for her to kind of get screwed over after she should have already had a trilogy.
Mhm.
And I know, guys, we think, oh, well, she got paid a lot of money. I'm sure she did, but Iron Man and them were making like $50 million a movie. So if I was her, I would want my money too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, here's the thing. 16-bit mascot says, yes, she's not really hurting for money, but she can make a statement with this. Disney screws lots of folks. Here's the thing. It's not even about the fact that she's hurting for money or anything. Of course, she's not hurting for money. It's Scarlett Johansson. She has more money than anyone could, possibly need in their lifetime. But it's not really about that, though, is it? It's about the fact that here we have a female star who's constantly talking about equal pay and all this kind of weird jazz with feminism and with Disney, and how this movie in particular, Black Widow, was marketed towards everyone as this movie about women and about women empowerment and how, everything about women. And then here they come, the big company comes behind the scenes screwing the woman over. So it's like, that's the thing about it. It's the hypocrisy that really gets to me, because I could care less if Scarlett Johansson gets another $50 million or not either. But
Disney's always been hypocritical. Like, that's literally
exactly.
This is consistent with their behavior for decades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't think anyone should be shocked. What I am shocked about is that she's actually gone so far and so quickly as to file a lawsuit, because you do have so many other people in conflict with Disney over pay and wages or whatever, and contract disputes, and they haven't sued yet. So she's actually taken it a step further much faster than I would have expected.
Well, and I mean, it does take money to sue. And as we said, she's got the money to sue them.
She's got them. Yeah, that's exactly it, though. It's like, who's got the money to sue Disney? Do you know how many people Disney has on retainer? Like, they have probably a whole freaking team of the most top lawyers that you could possibly, want to hire. And this chick's like, I'll take them all. I don't fucking care. Like, give me my 50 million, assholes. I mean, they could have settled really fast, but instead they came out with this response, which is kind of insane. Like, I don't know, because it's not going to make them look good.
Well, and I want to say, too, on what you were saying a minute ago, Nina, is I have found that the people that shout the loudest, female empowerment, support women, yada, 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 they are the people that do not support women, do not empower women in any way. Like,
true.
It's all vocal. It's all fake. Like, when they have opportunities to actually quote unquote empower women, they usually don't.
Right.
It's usually like that, isn't it?
It is.
That's why the famous Shakespeare quote, right? Like, thou protest too much. It's usually the people who are protesting the loudest that are like the actual opposite of what they are.
Right.
And this was this statement by Disney, though. So what it says here is, there's no merit whatsoever to this filing. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing, and its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID pandemic. Disney has fully complied with Miss Johansson's contract, and furthermore, the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the $20 million that she has received to date. That was their statement.
Dang, that's bad.
That's harsh.
It's harsh.
They're appealing to the public and emotion. They want to try this with, like, in the media, and that's the problem with Disney. They're going to drag this out. as long as they can. They're gonna make this everyone to feel so sorry for them, and oh, everybody, we couldn't force everybody to go to theaters to watch this movie. We had to release it was for the benefit of the general public.
Yeah. And you know what? Mega Mac
No, it
right here
wasn't.
nails it. This statement declared war. If I was ScarJo and I read this, I would be like, fuck you. Like, I'm taking you all the way to like the Supreme Court if I have to. Like, I don't care if you owe me $1, I'm getting it. Like, that's how greedy I would become at that point.
The
'Cause it's
fact
like-
that they say that this is especially sad, like
Yeah.
they basically call her sad. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's tough.
That's
Callous.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Callous disregard.
Wow.
Yeah, girl, take this to the Supreme Court. Make Abu Nas a happy man.
This is messed up. Like, I would never expect Disney to reply like this. I did not
would.
expect for them to reply like this. I didn't even expect them to reply publicly, let alone within hours, and then say this. Like, they're trying to shame her.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, exactly.
It's really,
But the
really
thing is,
weird.
the suit's filed now, so I mean, it's not like she's going to withdraw it. So
Can they counter sue? Like, I don't know how this stuff works.
they have to respond, and that's what's going to be interesting to see their actual written response, not this nonsense that they're releasing in a public press release, but what do they actually file with the court in response? Because with that, they can't lie. They have to tell the truth. So
And you know, Disney needs to watch out because I know Disney has so much power that tons of actors will work for them no matter what. But actors that are really established and can get roles elsewhere, they're paying attention to how they're treating ScarJo. And,
yes.
and the way they worded that is so disrespectful to her as a person, especially when they've had a working relationship for over 10 years. To come out with that statement, that's sad to me. The way they treated her. And you have to know that people in Hollywood are taking note, other big celebrities that might have gone to work for Disney.
Well, you know what's funny is actually some of them are on to sign contracts really soon. Like, I think Emilia Clarke was one of them. I don't know, because I remember reading a couple of weeks back that she was considering working for Disney, and then she asked around like how it was that they like how people felt working with them, and people were like, oh yeah, Disney's great. So she was like, okay, fine, I'll work with them. And then this stuff comes out. It's like, how would someone like Emilia Clarke feel when they see something like this? Or like, you know, someone maybe even like Angelina Jolie, who is going to be in the Eternals, or like Salma Hayek. How are these women dealing with this kind of backlash that ScarJo is facing? Or do they care, or are they like, I don't know. Would you like basically go back and kind of like recheck your own contract and be like, wait, what's gonna happen if I don't make enough money, or like if this movie doesn't make enough money, like what happens to me? You know?
Well, the problem with Disney is, I mean, it doesn't even matter what your contract says. They're going to do what they want to do anyway. And if you sue them, they're like Walmart. That's the other comparison. They do not care. They will drag it out. They are never going to settle unless they caused your death. And then only your family is going to get the money after they've dragged it out for years with them. That's how they operate.
Wow.
And you have to know that going into it when you sign the contract, that you're essentially, if they feel like giving you money,
they might, maybe.
Okay, I want to call a timeout on this. Timeout. I get a 30-second timeout.
Spilling some beans over here. I asked Michelle to the movies, and she laughed and then bullied Natalie about her hair. Hard day for all.
It's the random details for me that get me about this story.
This did not happen.
Oh my gosh. Well, what did happen? Do you wanna clarify?
One, I have not been asked to the movies by Drunk 3PO. Two, I have not bullied Natalie about her hair. If anything, Natalie was complaining about her hair because the humidity was through the roof in Florida.
It was very humid.
So Jay.
Wow. So
fake news.
Wow, that's a big statement to say that you were not asked at all. To the
I was
movies.
not asked to the movie.
Wow.
Jay is
Sad and
trying to
distressing
stir the tea.
theme. It's sad and
Oh my
distressing.
God. Oh, so he's saying it was a bad dream after eating pizza. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense that you dreamt about asking her out, and then now you think it's reality.
I just want to know what movie I was asked to.
Was
wanna
it
know
Black
what
Widow?
I bet it was Black Widow.
I mean, drunk, those aren't the kind of mushrooms you're supposed to put in your pasta.
Oh no. At least he's sorry.
Okay, accepted.
And maybe someday you guys can go to the movies.
Yes, maybe one day it works out.
Oh, that's so cute. If it happens, it happened on this channel, you guys. Although you have some pretty hardcore competition. Gina Carano, I don't know.
That's
true.
That's true. That's tough.
I mean,
Yeah, that's really tough.
he does have a legion of female fans.
He does.
Steek says drunk insulted my socks viciously. That is
He'll do
really
that.
strange. Okay. So any final thoughts on this, ladies? ScarJo and versus Disney.
Just that shots have been fired.
Yeah, I'm getting my
Bottom
bucket of
lines have been
popcorn
drawn.
out on this one.
Actually, she'll probably stay quiet because she has to, but Brie Larson has something she wants to say about the situation.
Oh, you think so?
It's not, now I know why they didn't release the original ending for Black Widow.
Oh, yeah, where she lives.
Yeah.
Or where they indicate she was alive. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God. Was that a thing? I didn't even know
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, the alternate ending that was going to be released with Black Widow was when Yelena does the whistle at the
Yes.
gravesite,
Uh-huh.
that she hears the response back.
Okay, so you
Oh.
just gave me a theory because I've wondered, why did she wait this long to address this? Why not address it up front? Like, no, Black Widow will not go on both. You need to put it exclusively in theaters or something, or try to negotiate earlier in the process with
Maybe
this.
she did, and they said no.
That's true. Maybe
Yeah,
that happened, but maybe also she thought that her character was going to come back. So she said, "Okay, I'll play ball here."
Ah.
And then they were like, "Psych, we killed you off."
And then she's dead.
Yeah.
Mind you, no
No,
one's
she
ever
said-
truly
she said
gone
that-
and stuff like
She
that.
said in the
but-
contract that it was an exclusive release, an exclusive theater release. So that's the line we'll be looking for in the contract.
Yeah.
16-bit mascot here with a 350 super chat. Thank you so much. Says, hey, hot lady stream. I cannot do it. Cheers. Well, cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you. And we also have 200 Watt Studios with $5. Hey, 200 Watt says, hey, beautiful Lena, Mads, Jane. Whoa. Who are these? Who are the other stunning two ladies? These two ladies are the Force of Light Entertainment, Natalie and Michelle. Please make sure you subscribe to their channel. It is in the description down below. And they are fabulous, fabulous ladies.
Thank you.
I also have their Twitter in the description. And they both kill it at Twitter. These ladies are on fire on Twitter all the time. Make sure you're following them there as well. And then wait, what did Polly say? Because
I
he's being told that he won.
looked back and I found it. Polly said, "The whole panel has tried to date me." Just saying, Jay. And you know what? I will give him credit. He used to keep me up all night quite often.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't recall trying to date Polly at all. I don't know what this is about, but okay. All right. I'll play ball. Why not?
I did tell him he was very attractive.
He is
very attractive.
Yes.
100%. Definitely that hat. I can't tell who wears it better, Polly or Jay. I just
That's
can't
true. It's a
decide.
competition.
Yeah.
Guys,
It
we're going to
really
have to have
is.
a hat off.
Who wears the better? Sound off in the chat.
I think we need to have a hat off. Like they need to do it maybe on
Yeah.
Twitter and then like have two different pictures and then like we have a poll like who wore better kind of thing. That this needs
Ooh.
to be something.
Okay, I guess I need to explain that. 'Cause I'm seeing lots of questions in the chat.
Okay, we'll get there. Terminus asked for $5. Says, yeah, drunk must have had magic mushrooms in his pasta. He was tripping meatballs.
Beauty, good one.
That's great. That's great. Andy McCallum, thank you so much for the $1.49 super sticker. What is it?
It's a
is
rose.
a rose. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so what did you want to answer, Mads?
The explaining how Polly would keep me up all night.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We actually, Polly and I used to do I used to sit in with Polly's X-Flix and Chill stream. And what we'd watch the X-Files together with some live chat and all of that. Unfortunately, because he's in California and I'm on the East Coast, and I have a child that's a perpetual motion device, that ran really hard on my system. But if you guys are up at that up afterwards, yeah, do go check it out. His streams are always great.
I just want to say now you guys know that Jay makes crap up because I did not call him ugly on
I
the
don't
stream.
recall hearing you call him ugly.
No one would call him ugly.
No. In fact, we did a whole stream and we called you G3PO.
Yes.
And talked about you being handsome.
Smooth 3PO.
Yes.
G3PO.
And now he accuses
I
me
think
of calling
Jay is
him ugly.
high right now. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Jay, are you okay?
do we need to have your channel checked for has it been hacked? I don't know.
I know, right? He's on 3 different accounts. He's saying all these different stories that make no sense. Yeah, I'm like, are you high? Like, what's
Are
going
you
on?
high or hacked?
200 Watt Studios, thank you so much for the $5. Says tonight on the Jack Show, they have Joe Hefner, the boss of a real doll harem. Everyone must watch. Make tonight's the biggest ever. Cecil's channel. Wait, is that the guy that had the dolls? Like the one that married the doll?
Someone married a doll. That's
Yeah.
happened.
Like what scale doll?
Remember we talked about it on the Queen's Council, that dude that had like he married the doll, like the sex doll.
He didn't have a harem though. He had his one wife doll.
Yeah, but then he got another one, Jane.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
So he cheated, or
I think so. And then they divorced. It was like a whole
what
thing.
is the legal ramifications of marrying more than one sex doll?
Wait, 200
Good
what?
question.
So is it the same guy? Is it the same guy I'm talking about? He says it's real dolls.
That's
Wow,
insane.
that's crazy. So, okay, Cecil's channel after this, you guys. That's gonna be a crazy show. Probably, I'll definitely be tuning in because I watch the Jack Show all the time because I mean the Jack Show is like a giant train wreck that you cannot turn away from. It gets really fucking crazy, and I love it. I love it. Wow, it's 4 dolls now. Apparently, holy shit!
4 dolls.
It's for a harem.
Yeah, I think more than 2 is a harem.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Wasn't sure on the rules.
Why don't we ask Drunk 3PO? He would know.
He would know.
Drunk 3PO, what constitutes a harem or demogeny? He would probably know too. 200 Watt Studio, thank you so much for the $5. Says this guy has 6 real dolls, human size, different guy.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, this is going to be an amazing show. Thank you so much, 200 Watt, for telling us about that. Well, I was going to tune in anyways, but now my audience knows.
Yeah, that does raise a question. I mean, did he buy them in a 6-pack? Did they come into discount if you buy them together?
Oh God. That's
quite bizarre.
Those are great questions, Mads. That all will be answered on the Jack Show tonight, probably. Michael says here, a harem is populated by concubines. Not necessarily. Because you can marry like random people, but they don't have to be concubines.
That wouldn't be a harem though. That would just be spouses.
That's true. That would be like Mormonism or some shit, right? Well, what do they
Polygamy?
do? Yeah, polygamy. That's like polygamy, right? There's
Yeah.
Latino slant saying Jay's the man.
Okay, Will Gentry's in the house.
Hey, Will, what's up? Good to see you, Will. Will, if you don't know these two lovely ladies, these are the Force of Light Entertainment. If you're joining us, please make sure you're subscribe to their channel. It's in the description, and they're lovely, lovely ladies.
Thank you. Nina, you're lovely too.
Yes, you are.
Oh, stop. Or don't. Wow. This stream is getting real weird.
I'm on
Okay.
a super chat though, so
I think I brought some weird energy tonight.
I don't know what's going on tonight, but it's okay. I love it. It's fine. Let's okay, moving on though. Again, final thoughts, Jayne, Mads, about ScarJo and Disney.
I just can't wait to see what they file in response. That's what I'm waiting on. I know everybody's jumping on the fact that she sued and their Twitter response or whatever that was, but I just want to see what they file. I want to see what their defense is to her allegation.
I want to know that as well. You know who gets stuff like that too is Rekieta Law, because he'll track down like the actual suit and then he'll like read it. So I'm wondering if he's gonna cover that.
I'm sure he's probably already put in his request for the documents.
Can you do that too, Jayne? Because I know you work with all the weird law people.
Absolutely, anyone can actually.
Oh, really?
That's Los Angeles Superior Court. I believe that's where they filed it.
Are you gonna do it? Maybe you should do it, and then.
I'm definitely going to try.
Oh, do it, girl. That's gonna be awesome. And then invite me, and we'll hang out and go through it all. It'll be fun. Jaywalking the Planet here says, ha ha ha, it's all jokes. Love you all, guys. Everyone of you are just amazing. Aww. Dude, we love you, man. You are just one of the coolest. Like, serious talk here for a second. Jay, I go on his channel, especially on Sundays, and he's got these streams where he goes into these talks about his life and his experiences and his like what motivates him and what doesn't, and certain things that he talks about. And it's actually like some of the most real talk that I've heard on YouTube. It's very, very good. So I highly recommend, if you guys haven't checked out his Sunday streams, especially, definitely check out his Sunday streams, because he gets deep. Dude has a big heart. Jay has a big heart.
He does.
That's why he's such a ginormous human being, is just to fit the heart inside him.
It's true.
And those angel wings.
That's science.
So right.
It's true.
Will here says Disney have responded. They basically laughed at her. Yeah, we know. We were talking about that. Basically told her to fuck off.
Well, that was a social media response, though.
Yeah,
because that's what you're gonna do. If you're gonna file a response, if you're gonna post a response like in the media, you're gonna deny everything. But you can't necessarily do that in a legal pleading. You can't say these words are not in the contract if they're in fact in the contract.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what law is all about. So
exactly.
200 Watt Studio for $5 says, man, I can't get enough of Jay's smooth jazz voice. Unlike Jay, I love all you ladies. Oh, that is so sweet. I think he loves us all too, but thank you. Thank you.
She does
so
have a
much.
great voice.
You do.
It is. It's like smooth like silk. Very good voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Her and Nerd Cookies. Did you hear what we were talking about, you, Jayne, the other night when Nerd Cookies was on Toxic Femininity? We were talking about you, and people were talking about how you and Nerd Cookies have such like amazing voices, but we would like to see you guys fight over something. So like people were like
the epic princess battle.
Yeah, and then people were like, it would be like the sweetest, like, you know, people telling each other to fuck off, like, fuck off, no, you fuck off. Like, it'll be like the sweetest fight ever. So we were talking about that. It was funny.
God, that's funny.
Yeah, you guys have such sweet voices. But yeah, so ScarJo, I mean, I'm rooting for her. Fuck Disney.
Me too.
Get the fuck out of here, Disney. Go fuck yourselves. Now,
Somebody needs to win against them. Somebody.
I know we
Yeah.
need somebody to step up, and if anyone's going to be able to do it, it should be ScarJo. But we'll see. We'll see. Wait, what? Cavatinho here. One more Queen Council panelist for 6 gorgeous real women. Who needs artificial women when you can experience the ones with 8 balls? That's very sweet and true. So here is the next topic that we were going to talk about. Are you ladies familiar with Frank Miller?
I know who he is, and I saw there's something going on, but I didn't actually take the time to see what the deal was.
Okay, that's no problem. We're gonna kind of break it down right here so everyone knows what's going on. But the long story short, and I found this out, by the way, by watching Az's video on Ed Heel versus Babyface. So if you guys want to know like the very deep ins and outs of what's going on, everybody check out Az's videos on the situation. He kind of breaks it down. Shout out to Az. So what happened is Frank Miller is getting kind of like canceled because a few years ago, about 11 years ago, he wrote a book. I forget what the book's title is right now. Why am I forgetting this? I don't know. But the title, but the book was basically about a superhero going to fight a bunch of Al Qaeda people, and it was all because he had a lot of anger built up inside him about what the events of what happened in 2001 with the Twin Towers and everything.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of anger and he had, all that stuff. He channeled it into this book. And so this one lady got big mad, and she was a Muslim, and she was in Britain, and she basically thinks that he's a Muslim hating person and wanted to cancel him. Wrote to this comic book convention several times and basically told them that she doesn't want to have anything to do with them and all this stuff, and kind of like threatened them, not in so many words, but basically threatened to cancel them, like because she was like, if you have anything to do with Frank Miller, he's a this and this, we don't want to have anything to do with this. And her whole, like, one of the biggest things that Az dug up was that she went to some small town in Britain where they were hosting this comic book convention, and the small town in Britain was really full of white people, because it usually is in those kind of very obscure places, not like London or big cities, or like little towns. And she was like, I could only count like 6 people of color on there and everything, and I got all these weird looks and all this stuff, so I don't want to go there anymore because everybody was racist and this and that and the other. And the thing about that is that oh my God, Will, he's like, of course she was a Muslim here in Britain. There's a lot of them there. But it's but the interesting part to me was that, and this was exactly, Will. I mean, this is exactly kind of what Az was talking about as well. Like they're predominantly white. That's who they are. They're white country, and predominantly white people live in small towns. And I have had a similar experience, but with the States, because I've never been to Britain, but in the States. When I was driving through actually to Cancun, we stopped at a couple of really small towns in the States. There was a couple in Washington that we stopped by, and there was a couple in Texas. And especially in the Washington area, we got a lot of looks. And one place even refused to serve us, like in the cafe. They were like, yeah, no, we're not, like, no, you're not welcome here. And like, they told us to leave. We were a little bit shocked back then, but like at the same time, we realized like that it wasn't like it wasn't that they were racist. Okay, it was more like they were very I think the term would be more like xenophobic, or like very just close knit and tribal, because small
Tribal.
towns are very tribal in that sense. So like that's how kind of like we picked it up, not as like racist. And usually when we spoke to people and then they realized that we spoke English and that we weren't completely like alien to them, that they would open up and they would be much more welcoming and they would kind of like let their guard down and stuff like that. So that's happened to me before. So I understand where someone would come from, where they say like, if I go to a small town and there are like all these white people and they look at me funny, like I've experienced that, so I get it.
But this is
But
a
at-
Muslim saying this?
Yes, this was a Muslim woman that was saying this.
Was she
And she
Arabic?
was, yes, and she was saying that it like in the letter that Az was reading, she was also talking about like maybe it was my headscarf that made them think like whatever they thought and blah blah blah.
But
But I was getting all these
even with
looks.
that, it's weird to me, honestly, and I don't want to get on a tangent,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just sad that the rest of the world has adopted this worldview when it comes to race. It's so superficial
Mm-hmm.
because when you're talking about Europe or Asia or the Middle East, you're talking about diversity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's an incredible amount of ethnic and cultural diversity in these places that's being completely ignored
Mm-hmm.
because we just want to slap some generic label or category on a whole swath of people who never
Mhm.
historically would have seen themselves that way or used that terminology on themselves prior to our doing it here in the Americas. It's just so bizarre. So I think what she probably should have done was view it the same way you did. Like, I'm just in a place where there are different people who have a different tribal, ethnic, cultural background who may be unfamiliar with me and a bit cautious because of it, as opposed to, ooh, all these white people. Because as an Arab, if she were in Africa, she would be the white people. So it's
Yeah.
all a matter of perspective. And it says nothing about who anyone actually is anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. It's just.
And also, Andy here brings up a really good point, which is more of a class issue here. He says, I've experienced that in my own country. And we've talked about this before, Jayne, on your channel, where there's a lot of people that look very similar, but they're not of the same class. So
Right.
even their own people that kind of like look like them judge them for that, because they're
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, you're like a dirty, person from this other side of the country that are very poor, and we don't have anything to do with you. So there's a lot of classism going on, way more than racial stuff, I find. But especially when it comes to small towns, I feel like it's not so much racism, it's more like that tribal thing. Like they just don't, like they're just not like.
But like in that same little town, if a Scotsman or something came through, they would probably be even more hostile.
They would be the same.
So,
Yeah,
I
maybe even
mean-
more hostile. You're right, because of what's going on over there with England and Scottish people and everything like that. So yeah,
Okay, there are 2
agree.
points in the chat that really should be brought up because they are absolutely excellent. Will Gentry pointed out one.
This one?
And 99%, yep. I'm 99% certain that all those people were thinking, well, you don't see many women with headscarves in my town.
Yes.
Nothing wasted about it. Nothing,
Yeah.
just noting the unfamiliar.
Yeah.
And I lived for 4 years in a small town. And when you said they are a close-knit group, they are a scary close-knit group.
Yeah.
They knew what was going on in my life before I did.
If
I
you
never-
see
I
English
never got used to
people,
that.
Will says,
Kentucky
"Oh, the
is
class
weird.
system is wonderful. It keeps the
Yep.
peasants under my feet where they belong." That's a great point. That's a great point, Will.
And Sam McCabe also brought up a good one.
Where's Sam? What's
Where's
going on,
that?
Sam and Nick?
Mhm.
It says, is it this one? It says more about her if she's uncomfortable around white people. That's true. And also, like, who counts people of color? Like, when I read that, like, it was like, oh, I could count like 6 people that were there, people of color. And I'm like,
How do you
that's
even
such a
know?
weird thing to do. Like, you're sitting there by yourself, and then you're like, okay, so there's one brown person, and there's one black person, and there's like this. It just sounds like so weird. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
isn't that
But, like,
racist? Like,
what
I
is
don't know.
she? But you said it. What is she counting as a person of? How does she know? Because I've seen people in Italy who are
I was
quite
gonna
dark,
say that. I was
but
gonna
technically
say
white.
that.
I'm white. Look at my pale
You're
ass face.
literally
I'm a
Caucasian.
fucking ghost. Like who's refusing me service? It's because of my hair. People are like, you're something.
It's
You're
so
not
funny
white.
though because you're Persian. You're like the prototype of white, and yet you're a person of color technically.
I'm an Aryan.
And on the flip side, my kid's father is half Irish, and in the summertime, he can. What was that term that you dropped in our chat a while back? Aggressively tanned. He does that naturally.
Aggressively tanned. Latino Slant for $5 says, Nina, can we get this Queen's Council lineup soon? Por favor. You ladies have been so amazing and supportive of the channel. Gracias, mujeres. Can we get this Queen Council's lineup soon? Por favor. What do you mean? What does that mean? We're here now. I don't understand what that means.
Collaboration, maybe?
Do you want to collaborate? Hell yeah, I'm down. Anytime. And also, the Force of Light ladies will be back here next week because we're gonna be talking politics next week. It's gonna be amazing. we're gonna be kicking it on Wednesday next week. It's gonna be great. Okay, so long story short, these people that made a big stink out of this whole thing, the convention gave in to them. Said a statement from us. You can read the full statement online here. This is basically what they said. So over the last 14 years, Thought Bubble has grown into an amazing community of comic creators and fans who we love, trust, and respect. We have let you down, and in our commitment to maintaining Thought Bubble as a safe space for all, we have fallen short.
Not a safe space.
Oh, God. Another safe space. We exist to share the art form and its words with people. If
Not
any
all
individual... Not all people, apparently, no. If any individual group or community feels uncomfortable or excluded from our show, then we've failed. Oh, God. Not everyone's going to like everyone. Oh, my God. We know that many of you are disappointed in us and have been expecting a comment on this before now. We are sorry for our silence while we've been trying to fix this. In one sentence, Frank Miller will not be attending Thought Bubble. We are deeply sorry, particularly to those who we should be standing up for the most. We hope that you can give us the opportunity to make this better, and we thank you for holding us accountable. We know there's still more to discuss, and we will be replying to those who have been in touch. We hope that you can bear with us while we do this. We won't let you down again. I mean, how many times are these people bending the knee? It's
How
actually
was it
kind of
their
crazy.
fault, though? I don't understand.
Because it was their event that she felt abused in because she didn't feel safe because all these white people were staring at her, Jayne.
But how was it?
Is the event called the Thought Bubble?
Yeah, it was it was their festival. It was the Thought Bubble
somebody burst the
comic
Thought
book
Bubble.
festival. Yeah. And then of course, as things always go, first of all, they've turned off the replies. And second of all, it's not good enough though. Like there's a lot of replies here from people who they've allowed to reply, and it's not good enough. Their apology is not good enough, and it never will be. It's not going to be enough for SJWs. That's never the case.
They should have said, "Look, we can't control what other people do. Maybe you should have talked to those people, asked them why they're looking at you." I mean, I don't know what you want us to say.
Yeah, it's not like it was people.
Parents.
It wasn't even like it was convention people. It was just the townspeople. And it's like, okay, so this lady's saying like, oh, because this town was like basically where the comic book convention was at, that the townspeople and the comic book convention people are responsible for me feeling like shit because I was looked at weird. I mean, it's just so weird to me, the mentality of it, right? Like it's like,
she needs to travel more. It sounds like she needs to get out in the world and be the only person in a country that looks like her. Maybe that'll make her feel better, or at least put things in perspective. Like experience the world. This is dumb.
I just had this impression of her wandering around the event with this bingo card dabbing off every time she saw someone that wasn't white. And I know what makes no sense. I have no logic for it, but that was the image that came to mind. But
Or
the question
paying attention
I-
to people looking at her. Like if you're at a convention, or if, like you said, it wasn't a convention. So what was she doing? Why wasn't she minding her own business?
She
Right.
wanted
Because
to
had
make
she been doing that, she wouldn't have noticed other
Or
people
she
looking
was
at her.
she was like looking for offense. You know, sometimes it seems
Big-
like
Well,
people are.
and I mean, it just is what it is in a small town. If she, as someone in the chat said, if she came in with the full head garb and all that, it is going to draw eyes. That doesn't necessarily mean they dislike you.
Yeah,
It just
I
they
mean,
notice it.
I'll admit, like it might grab my attention.
It would
because
it would where we live
we don't
because
see
there's
that
not
much
tons
here.
here.
But it wouldn't be in a hate like it.
No.
You know, just like a shiny dress or you know, it's not like a.
it's something new. It's something different.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, what's going on here? Like, and that's how I felt about most of the towns that I went to, with the one that was like, refused service to me. Other than that, there was nobody else that was like super rude or anything like that. Like most people were like a little bit standoffish, but it was understandable because it was a small town. Like listen, I've been to Canadian small towns too. They're the same way. I mean, it's just like these people grew up with each other. It's like they know, like literally, like
Everybody's secrets.
Everybody's secrets. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows, like, who went to school with whose son and whose daughter married who and who's banging who. Like everybody knows everything about everybody. So when they see someone new in the town, they're like, well, what's this about? And that's like, that's the premise of like so many movies and TV shows that we've talked about. Oh, like the new person coming to a small town. Like look at Gilmore Girls, or like, any of these like shows that we watch, even stuff like what was it, like Hot Fuzz or whatever, where like the small town is.
Think about the movie My Cousin Vinny.
Yes,
Like, they come from New York.
Kind of standing out in
Yeah.
a small town.
Exactly. Like it's just small towns are famous for this kind of like that mentality of being very close knit, and then whoever is the different one, even if they're white, just because they're new, they're like, who the fuck is this person? Like, like why are you here? Like, like usually it's kind of like that. And to me, I think the idea though, like behind all this, is the fact that the comic book convention like canceled Frank Miller because they were like, oh, we're gonna give in to this weirdo SJW. And it's like, well, dude, you know how much money you just lost because you cancel Frank Miller? Because you know how many thousands of people go or want to go to a comic book convention to see Frank Miller, to get his autograph, to shake his hand, to just be in his presence and to ask him questions and stuff like that. They're not going to go for this other Muslim girl. Like nobody's going, like, no, nobody cares.
And what's so crazy too is that a lot of times you want these types of activities in small towns because a lot of times those are the people who can't get to they can't get to Vegas.
Exactly.
To the Star Trek convention or whatever. So reaching out to small towns and holding little local events is a good marketing strategy. It just, for her to be offended, I mean, just don't go to that one.
Just don't go.
What is the problem?
Well, I mean, it's so funny because it's like you hear like people like Kevin Smith coming out and saying, well, if you just don't like it, just don't talk about it. It's like, well, if you don't like it, just don't go.
Right.
Like, I don't understand if you're like, if you're feeling awkward about yourself, just don't go. Like, it's just like, it's such a weird thing to me that they were like, oh, we're going to like bend the knee to this chick now. I don't know.
To
It's
someone
like they
who
don't
can't
like
accept
making
it.
money.
Not everybody's going to like you anyway. Like, even if they were all jerks, that's whose fault is that? Like, why are you so emotional about it that you feel like you have to actually contact the convention itself or the host and have them accommodate you as an individual? Like, that is ridiculous.
That's exactly what it is here. But Bud Boy Productions says financial suicide. And I feel like there's so many companies just committing that now. They're like, oh, we don't want to get canceled, so we're just gonna we're gonna bend the knee. And it's so weird that this whole thing was about Islamophobia or whatever, and this lady literally pulled a terrorist on them. Like, she literally threw terror by terrorizing them with cancel culture she got them to bend the knee to them and whatever. And you know what they say? You don't negotiate with terrorists. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like ironic that she was feeling all that, yet she ended up being that very thing that she hated. So
Definitely.
it's just so weird. So that's that. That was the whole Frank Miller thing. Any final thoughts on this situation?
Oh,
What did
hey
he
Nina.
do?
I thank you so much for having me. I've got to go ahead and head out, but this was fun and nice
Of
to meet all of you
course.
ladies.
So
Nice to meet
nice
you
to
too.
meet you. It was so good to meet you. And I mean,
Yes.
everybody knows where they can find you on the Force of Light, but please tell everybody what you want to tell them before you leave. And yeah.
Well, I hope you all have a lovely night. Your chat is awesome. The chat's a lot of fun tonight. I'm
Natalie will tell you to go check out our new video.
Yes, I will tell
There
you
you
to go
go.
check out Force of Light Entertainment's latest video. I'm Natalie R. Grace on Twitter if you want to follow me there. And
Links
it's
in the
been
description.
awesome. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, and I will be right back. I'm gonna let her out, and I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Yeah, no problem. Such a lovely lady. Such a lovely lady.
Yes.
And yeah, everybody's giving Natalie some love.
Do we know what he did that was so offensive though?
He wrote a book. Frank Miller wrote a book about a basically a superhero that's gonna go kill Al Qaeda, and Al Qaeda is usually Muslims. So, and apparently it was a really bad book. Apparently it was not received well. And
Oh, there's a shocker.
and apparently, I know, right? And apparently, while he wrote it, like he was battling a lot of stuff like alcoholism and drugs and like things like that. And
Mhm.
also, he was basically channeling his anger in this book, which is understandable. Like it's like, you know, people take that's a form of therapy, right? Like you channel your anger, your hate, and your, you know, all the things that you know you don't want to do but you want to do, you know,
Mm.
into books, into writing, into drawing, into all sorts of stuff. And I feel like it that's acceptable. And there was an interview that thank you, Runner, that's what it was called. It was called Holy Terror, the book. And in Az's video, there's a part that he talks about an interview with Frank Miller a few years ago where Frank Miller said, I'm not there anymore. So like I would never make this kind of story again. Like it's not one of my favorite stories, and I probably won't go there again because he's not that angry person anymore. But it's just like, you know, with all this time passed, like 11 years, that's a long time, you know. Is that really something that you should be canceled for now, for thinking something 11 years ago and creating something 11 years ago? I mean, that's just crazy.
I don't know why that would be a negative thing anyway. Going after terrorists, that seems like that would be a positive book. I just don't understand how he could be canceled over that.
If you're offended by you know somebody saying that they wanted to cancel terrorists, that does kind of say something.
Well, I mean, I haven't read the book personally, so I guess a lot of people took something wrong, like, you know, extreme about it, like that, you know, maybe he
you know
killed
that,
other people in the book that
and
weren't
that
necessarily.
that is happening a lot lately. People having extreme reactions over books.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
they
you can do
are.
though? You can not read it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jane. Like, why don't you just not read it? I didn't read it. I mean, I found out about it. I remember when it came out, and I was very vocal back then. I was a hardcore liberal and very vocal about, you know, anti-war and anti, you know, everything that was going on back then. And I found out about the book and I was like, I'm not reading this. Like, why the fuck would I read this? I didn't even watch 300 because, you know, depicted Persians in a bad way.
Lord have mercy.
I didn't
what
like it. So I
melancholy
didn't do it.
shit are y'all talking about?
Hi, Christy.
So did you get the milkshakes?
What flavor are the milkshakes, Christy?
Nothing.
Grits flavored.
We were talking about Frank Miller being canceled.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
everybody's been canceled.
I agree with you though. Like then and now, when it comes to war and stuff, I think it's terrible. I still think it's terrible. It's if the leaders who want the war could just go and fight it out, that'd be great. But instead, they send their people to do it. So yeah, I still have a problem with it.
Gaffer Dog says Nina was a hippie. I was. I come on. I'm from Vancouver. I was a total hippie.
Vancouver is a hippie city.
We're the
Is it a
hippies.
hippie thing though?
Isn't it funny though, Nina, how like the hippies now are like for big tech and like everything they're supposed to be
I
against?
know. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
It's so funny because I'm just like, my grandparents are hippies, and I have great uncle. Like I'm like the flower child, all that, smoking the weed. I mean, I'm like, that's a hippie. I mean, that you ain't a hippie. It's like you're in between a hippie and a yuppie and all those other.
I was a hippie, but not anymore.
She's a reformed hippie.
I'm a reformed hippie.
hippie.
Yeah, for sure. John Burns, thank you so much for the $2. Says, remember Liam Neeson and his previous issues?
What issues?
Wait, what issues? I love Liam Neeson. What did he do?
Yeah, he said something. About a certain group of people, and I can't even remember what group of people it was.
Well, hell, look at Mel Gibson.
I remember.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even remember what he did.
He said stuff about Jewish people.
It was Jewish.
There
Yeah.
are some people you just
bad.
can't cancel, and those two fall into that category because people are
I
going to
can't
forget whatever it
believe
was.
that Mel Gibson's on his way back, because when he got canceled, I was like, this was never coming back. Like
He just took a break.
Yeah, he just took a break. It was like
He's like Chick-fil-A. You can't cancel him.
I hate Chick-fil-A.
What? Christy, you're the first person I've ever heard that says they don't like Chick-fil-A.
Never had it.
I mean,
I've never had it either.
I mean, it's okay. I shouldn't say I hate it. It's just not like not even a top 10 for me.
Oh,
when it comes
actually,
to
you know what,
burgers.
Christy? I was making a mistake. I was thinking Popeyes, because I've never heard anyone say they don't like Popeyes.
I will say it for you then. I don't eat Popeyes.
I don't. There hasn't been a Popeyes around in my area in like 15 years. So
I've never had it.
I got one close enough. I got one close enough. It's I could walk it, no problem. Nope. But I know it's not one of the better chicken joints. My neighborhood has 5 different fried chicken joints.
5.
I'm
That's
not saying that there's a stereotype. I'm just saying.
we introduced her to Snow the chicken.
Oh God, no, we haven't. Have you seen that, Natalie? Have you seen Snow the chicken? I mean, Michelle. Sorry.
No, I've not seen Snow the chicken.
Oh God, do we want to watch that again? I don't know. If
Yes.
Show the actual video. Don't do.
Not your reaction.
No,
to it, but I
let
feel
her
like
actually
your
see the
reaction to
video.
it was the best thing.
I know, but it's not gonna make sense. I mean,
that Snow the chicken. It's one of those iconic ones. It's like Grandma Sandy learns about Mentos.
What the hell are you talking about?
That was another one of my favorites. Grandma Sandy learns about the Coke and Mentos experiment.
Oh, I remember that. Oh God.
Especially the one narrated by Morgan Freeman. That was epic.
Oh my goodness. John Burns, thank you so much for the $5. Says a friend of Liam's was sexually assaulted by a black man, and Liam admitted going outside of waiting for a black bastard to beat up on a movie tour. Holy shit.
Now, he's justified if he wanted to beat the shit out of the man who did that to his friend. Mm-hmm. He's not justified just because
if it was like a rando person.
If it was a random person that you're not doing that.
That's not cool.
Yeah. No, that's not cool at all.
Probably a good idea he didn't run across the wrong person.
I don't know who you are, but when I find you.
It's like you're not the person you play on television, dude.
Right.
You are
you're
not
the Taken guy, and you're not Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, calm down.
How many Taken movies were there? Like 3?
3.
Somebody kept taking his child. Really helped out of his skills.
The first one they took his daughter. The second one they took his ex-wife, and then the third one they kidnapped the daughter again. She was rescued, but then they killed his ex-wife. And
okay, he's a shitty protector.
I know.
I like those movies. I think they're good.
I'm just going to
First
call a
one's
spade a
good.
spade, though. He's a shitty protector if people keep stealing his people.
Sam
What,
says
Miss Natalie?
Christy's snow
Is it not? Is it
beautiful.
not? It's Natalie. Is it Natalie? now?
Michelle.
No, this
Michelle,
one's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's Michelle. Her
Michelle.
sister is Natalie. Christy, Michelle, Christy.
Nice to meet you, Christy.
Nice to meet you. Normally I'd be like, sup.
What's up?
Haven't figured out how to open that fireball yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, start drinking,
I,
Christy.
I really need to. Like, Nina messaged me behind the scenes and she's like, bitch, where you at? And I was like, I'm literally on a Zoom call with 16 other people getting yelled at. And it's not even myself and 6 other people that on the call. It's like, we did nothing. It's just, it's in our department. We had to be on the call. I just turned the camera off and I was there.
Go pour yourself a shot.
I did.
Yeah. Pajori, thank you so much for the $5. Says in '93, I met Frank Miller. He was awesome and signed my Sin City omnibus. The Cosmic belongs to Pajori. Keep your filthy mitts off of it. I still have it. That's amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about. People go to do this. People go to meet him. People go to hang out with him and just like shake his hand and talk to him. Nobody's going for randos. People are going for Frank Miller to do this, to talk about it with their friends.
To talk to celebrities.
It could be, you have to think about it. I mean, I know y'all, I'm sorry, Michelle, if you wanted to talk, but y'all have to think of, like, it's okay. Yeah, they're canceling him. But at the same time, that's what those people are wanting to do. They're wanting to get the attention for people to come. I mean, it's better just not to, the whole cancel stuff. That's the reason why I just don't deal with any of the shit anymore, anything like that. Because if you give it attention, it's what people want. Especially trolls on Twitter. It's just.
And so tell me again. So he was canceled because he wrote something on Al Qaeda. Is that what you said?
He wrote a book called Holy Terror. It was a comic book. And the book is about a superhero going to kill people of Al Qaeda. And it was
apparently it was
here's my thing. What's the problem with that? As far as Al Qaeda is a terrorist group.
The problem with it is the religious affiliation, and people think that apparently equals Islamophobia. I guess I think that's the problem.
No, it's
if you're a Muslim, you should actually want to really put a sharp divide between you and Al Qaeda. You would think.
Yeah, you would think.
There are good and bad in every religion. Demogeny actually said he wasn't talking about Muslims. He was talking about a radical group, which he have been mad if he wrote a book about radical Christians.
I wouldn't care if they were killing people.
That's at 22 after.
I don't see that.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I would say that is
it's like it's 722.
If a group of zealots is killing people, I don't care who it's in the name for. Like, that's problematic.
Agree. I think that they should definitely put a sharp divide over that. I don't know why I would. That's weird.
There you
go. Where is Demogeny's comment? That's weird.
You really have to scroll back. It was for me it's 10:22, but again I'm like 3 hours ahead.
There it is. There you go. He wasn't talking about Muslims. He was talking about a radical group. Would she have been mad if he wrote the book about a radical Christian? I think she would have been mad either way. I mean, some people just want to be mad. Like, they're just like, I just want to be mad for no reason. I don't know.
He does make a good point.
Who was it that actually like did the canceling, or like was it a post? Was it an interview, a blog? Like what?
It was some sort of post and back and forth between this Muslim lady, and the convention people. And like I said, as heel versus baby face basically did a video covering the whole thing and had like all the different, because this goes back like 4 or 5 years. This is like, a long time that's been in the making. Like this lady's been making a big stink for like 4 or 5 years. And then finally they were like, fine, we'll cancel him and we won't have him at the convention this year.
They should have just blocked her.
I know, right? It's like, why bend the knee to this chick? It's just
Can
weird.
we cancel that one chick who did that tweet about saying with the Ghostbusters Afterlife? Do y'all know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I don't know who she
I
is.
responded to that one.
I don't know who she is either.
Yeah, Galford Dog's right. It was originally a Batman comic called Holy Terror Batman, but DC wouldn't let him. Yeah, so they said no because it was a hot topic. So they were like, no. And so he was like, fine, I'll make it my own thing. I'll make it Holy Terror and I'll have it some random superhero that he made.
I wonder if they would have been against it if it had involved ties to the CIA.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Because that might have been more acceptable to them.
Miss Michelle, you look like you were going to say something.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh.
You can go ahead.
No. It looked like you look. I was like, damn, did you want to talk? I don't
Oh,
want
no, I was probably in deep thought, like reading the chat.
Well, I mean, if you like, I don't know. I've said my piece on it. So if you guys have anything else you want to say about it, otherwise we're just gonna move on to the next thing, which is going to be swimsuit mishaps.
Oh God!
I am all down for swimsuit mishaps.
Is it men and women or?
It's both.
Good.
Oh my God!
Mostly women.
Quality.
You're not going to show that one video, are you?
I was really tempted, Christy. I really was, but I don't want to get my channel struck. So
I should have messaged. I should have told you you could just take the video and just get a blurred out.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it too, but that was like so much work. I was like,
that's one. Send it to the boys because they're always going on about the feminizing of the black man.
Well, I posted it on Twitter. They can check it out.
Yeah, Mads, they're not going to show it.
I know they're not going to show it, but I want to hear their opinions.
Abu's response to that would be hilarious.
I would really like to hear Abu's response to that. Did you see it, Michelle? Did you see that weird video of a gentleman sucking the breast of another woman on a subway? I
did see it, and he was like in the position of a baby that was feeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's the video we're talking about. I was gonna show it tonight, and then she actually shows boobs, so I was like, I don't want my channel to get struck, so that's not happening. Where is this?
See, here lies the problem with continuing to go on with like, where's the when there is no like real rationality to what is accepted as truth. There's no end in sight. Like if that guy identifies as a baby, how can you argue that he's not identifying as a baby?
Well, I mean that's a good point, and I also thought that maybe there's some mental illness thing involved here.
Definitely.
But if it was a mental illness thing, would she really breastfeed like right there, like that? I mean, it seemed a little excessive. Like I was
it
like,
would be abusive if he's actually mentally ill.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you want a link? Demogena like, wait.
Demogena, go on my Twitter feed and watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'm reading that and I'm hearing him do the Skeletor voice.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
I
what?
get through it. So.
What?
It's bad. Hey, Yeti Cass, good to see you.
Yeti Cass was like, what the heck did I walk in on?
Well, we can watch one of these weirdos. This one we can watch, and then we'll get into the swimsuit mishaps. Here's yet another.
Just know by the hair.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I mean, they just do this shit to aggravate people.
This is just funny.
It's not.
This person's like, so many rules. Like literally, man, they make up so many rules. You're like, can we just not do this? But okay, here we go.
Oh, bye.
Hey, and thank you for asking. So my pronouns are she, her. And I also wanted to let you all know that I'm comfortable with both masculine and feminine gendered terms. For those of you that don't know what gendered terms are, some examples of masculine gendered terms are like dude or man. So saying like, hey dude, or what's up man. And some examples of feminine gendered terms are like, hey girl, hey queen, that kind of stuff. And as a side note, I know some
Hey,
people
queen.
use these in a gender neutral way. Used to use dude a lot in a gender neutral way, but it's important to remember, even if you're planning on using them in a gender neutral way, they are still gendered terms. So some people may not be comfortable being called them. It's always best to ask. Second side note, even though I'm comfortable being called feminine gendered terms, please don't call me cis if you're not another Indigenous person unless I've invited you to. Cis is a term of endearment within the Indigenous community that we use to identify each other. So I'm not comfortable being called it by non-Indigenous people. Never call me cis in a sarcastic way. Hey, and thank you for asking.
Nonsense.
What's funny is her hair literally looks like a clown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's colored. It's colored like a clown.
Oh my god, she looked like a
So
clown
you
for
culturally
sure.
appropriate an American slang term and now you use it exclusively within your tribal group? Ridiculous. I need
Jesus,
to
take
stop
the
it.
wheel.
Yeah,
I
because
really
Jane,
wanna
like
wear a slot.
cis is usually like I've heard like cis being referred to like sister, like as mostly it's a African American or black slang term for like sisters. Like
It's like a
is that
Southern thing that Black people popularized.
mm-hmm.
And of course, everything we do in America spreads to the rest of the world. But now she's
I've
acting
never
like
heard of
it's
it as
something that they
indigenous.
invented to identify one another. That's ridiculous.
That's so crazy.
She's not going to want to come on our channel because we more times than not say to the chat, you guys. And
absolutely,
it's
same.
intended to male and female. It's just, we just say you guys. It's just a saying.
Same thing here, like guys, dudes, hey,
Yeah.
like I don't know, whatever. I always say guys. I call these chicks guys, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, they're not guys. I don't like the term gals. Like it
Oh, I
sounds like
hate
oh, am I in the
gals. Gals is
50s?
terrible.
Like gals is terrible.
Yeah. The only time, setting y'all aside, the only time I've ever actually said "Hey Queen" was to a gay coworker.
I don't know. I feel like that's a gay term. Like, hey,
Confession.
queen.
No, that was also hijacked. from the
Yeah,
Black
what?
community.
I've never
know
used
that.
the term queen to anyone.
I did have guys asking. One guy, when I was doing schooling a couple years ago, asking me if I had a king. So, yeah, I understood that.
I've only
that
said
reference.
queen to like my super gay friends, or like when I'm with my girlfriends and my gay friends at the same time, and we're like, yes,
But
queen.
why does she, as an Australian, feel comfortable using American slang terms?
I don't know, Jane. These people are all nuts, is what I've
never in my
rules, but they don't
life
apply to
used the
her.
word yes, queen. I never will. That
never not even in fun. Like, yes, queen.
I shouldn't take it. Obviously, I've said it very sarcastically or something like that. But it's not in casual conversation with the friends or people that I know. I'm like gonna be like, yes, queen, yes. And
no.
No.
That usually doesn't happen like that for me either. But moving on to
I was going to say, someone says, "What's wrong with gals?" There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't sound that good.
No,
it's kind of lame.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as good as guys. Like, hey, gals. Hey,
For me,
gals.
it's got that same thing as ma'am. Unless you are
ma'am.
Unless you are genuinely Southern, and there's only a handful of guys in our community that I will allow to call me ma'am. Danny's one of them, because that is, and like I said, unless you're a Southern thing, and then I know it's like a term of endearment. Beyond that, ma'am is old woman, and
I don't think that. I just, if any person that to me, that's a sign of respect when I just say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am. I mean, in the South, I mean, that's
I hate when people call me ma'am. Like, I had this one kid.
Nope.
I swear to God, he was like 17 or 18, and I was at like the register, and like he called me ma'am, and I was like, I'm gonna kill you right now. Like,
no,
the fuck did you just call me? Like, I was so pissed. I was
No, Argo in the chat. I mean, in Texas, it's yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, ma'am, no, sir. I mean, that's like,
and that's one I would take region into account.
yes.
Okay,
But
I will say this
when you're
though.
when
What,
you're up
Michelle?
here, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I will say this. If it's like a guy that you're like into and he's into you and he uses ma'am like in a kind of like a darling way, then it's fine. Then I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
It can be endearing if it's
If my husband called me ma'am, I would divorce him. I'd be like,
She's
don't
out.
call me fucking ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got to have that southern drawl for me. to get away with it.
Texan accent when guys say it. That's
hey, never
not
mind.
bad.
I know she wants to show this real quick, but I say, Mads, next when you're in Canada, or when
Next time I'm
you're
in Canada?
next time you're in
Where the
Canada,
hell am I?
Jesus Christ, you are in Canada. Just tell somebody, well, bless your heart.
Well, you got to remember, I can slip into all sorts of accents anytime I want. So
Oh,
that
I know.
really wouldn't be that hard.
damn, Mads, that was good.
Thank you.
Let's hear
Okay,
French
30
one now.
embarrassing bikini fails.
Can you say 30 hilariously embarrassing bikini fails in the French accent?
My
Oh,
French is
gosh.
rusty. I gotta think about that one. Russian I wind up doing with the kid most often because we watch Call Me Chris a lot.
Wee.
And I gotta think on the French one, but I got the 30
Chris-
hilarious embarrassing bikini fails.
That sounded more like Dutch.
Little Dutch, little Russian. I'm yeah.
30 hilariously embarrassing bikini fails.
There you go. It's more French.
It's more fun.
But you know, there's a difference in the French accents too.
Mhm.
You got the Quebecois, and
That's
then,
true.
then you got the Français.
God, everybody hates the Quebecois.
I don't.
I have
Christy,
no idea what the fuck that means.
Christy, when you said wee wee, when I was in France, we were staying at this hotel, and the couple next door were having sex, and the chick kept going wee 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 wee, no joke, and I could hear it the whole time. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's no different when it's no different when it. Never mind. I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it.
Say it.
Say it.
No, Christy.
No, that's just no. I'm not doing it. That's not getting clipped.
No,
Just
I'm telling
know
you,
that
man.
if you don't know, we means yes. So just think about it in that context when you're having fun in the moment.
Well, that's what she was saying. She was saying yes, but it was like wee wee, but it was like she sounded like she's going like wee wee. You know?
Oh my god.
It was great.
You okay, Michelle?
It went for a really long time. Like my husband and I were like looking at each other after like the 2-hour mark. We were like, is this gonna fucking stop anytime soon?
Dude,
Like,
that's how my
what the
fucking neighbors are, man. I literally knocked on their fucking door and I was like, I was mad.
I'm trying to get some fucking sleep here.
It wouldn't be so bad, but the headboard bangs against the wall. And I was like, and I told them, I was like, put a pillow, put something in between the wall and the headboard, please.
Oh my god.
Because there's only so many.
They need some fucking sound foam or something.
I had 2 box fans going. I could still hear that shit.
They actually do sell buffer type things that way, you know, in case of an earthquake. That's actually how they advertise it. Put them behind your headboard in case of an earthquake.
Yeah.
Hey Nina, I've been to Paris.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I have.
I'm jealous.
It's great.
Did you like it?
Yeah, Paris, Texas is awesome.
I was waiting for that.
Oh my god. Apex Comics says French women stole my Speedo. Wow. Like stole it? Like
Off your body?
off your body? Like what the fuck? Anyways. 30 hilariously embarrassing bikini fails just in time for the summer. By the way, is it really hot over there in Tennessee?
It is right now. It's hot.
Okay, is it this hot?
Hey, this
How
is
hot?
Angry Grandma with another fucking weather report. It's hotter than hell out here. I got sweat rolling down the crack of my eyes. The sun's beating down on my titties. I don't know. It's so fucking hot. I go in the house. My damn air conditioner's fucked up. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I can't get no relief in the house. Can't get no relief outside. I'm going downstairs and get me a couple of ice trays, and I'm sticking them down my titties and down the ice of my drawers and see if that won't cool my ass off a little bit. So guys, I'm burning the fuck up, and I'll talk to you later.
Where you going?
I'm going to get me some fucking ice.
For what?
To stick down my drawers, see if I can get cooled off.
Oh my god.
It's been about that hot the past couple days. It hasn't been up until like the last 2 days. It's been hot.
Yeah.
Hi, Abu.
Hey, Abu Nas is in the chat. Says
Echo.
$10. Thank you so much, Abu. Wait, is it echoing again?
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep echoing. Is it me?
Yes.
That's weird. I don't know what to do. Abu Nas, thank you so much for the $10. Says all you sexy ass ladies got the nerve to go live tonight while I'm in the midst of being the Terminator in Call of Duty. LOL. Either way, much love to all queens here tonight. I'll catch the playback. You definitely should. It's been a great show, especially when drunk 3PO and Damaj and I were going back and forth about who's got the bigger D. That was a great part of the show.
Never know what you're gonna get, do you?
All right. Why am I echoing? That's so weird.
No, we're definitely
Michelle, what general area of Tennessee? I don't know, because I don't know if you ever do give your general location, but like,
Yeah,
like,
I don't care. Chattanooga.
Okay. It's like, damn, I have family, but they're in Mountain City, Tennessee.
I have no idea
There's
where
a
that
song
is.
about Chattanooga.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if I know where Mountain
Okay,
City, Tennessee is.
okay, Knoxville.
Yes. Okay.
I'm taking 40 up to 81. We're Boone and Mountain City, like Elizabethton and Johnson City.
Okay. Okay.
All that area right there.
Got you. Okay.
Yep. That was really shit. That was really southern, man. I was like, Boone. Jesus.
All right, here we go. Number 1, when they forgot to tell you about the dress code.
Oh.
Duct
So
tape?
she just made it.
I feel like that's intentional.
Yeah.
Or maybe she had like a malfunction and she had to think on her feet and she was like, "Has anyone got any duct tape?"
I'm just saying that necklace with the duct tape, that's a bold choice.
Just look at her face. I feel like she made that. She feels good about that.
There's fancier duct tape, she could have picked up.
Is it gonna hurt coming off though?
Oh,
like a bitch.
yeah.
I hope she put Band-Aids where or something.
Yeah.
Oh my
You only
God.
make that mistake once, so.
I hope
That's true.
I hope she's
I've
tiled.
never made that mistake again.
That would really hurt if she's not tiled. Like if she's got a rug going on down there and she puts duct tape on there, taking that off is going to be like waxing. That's not going to be cool. Okay. Next one.
That's
Here we
not
go.
bad. That's what.
Oh my God, she did
wait,
have duct
what?
tape down
No,
there.
no, it's bad. This is
Oh.
bad. This is bad. This is
Oh my
nope.
It just
God.
it just keeps getting worse.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Jesus, take the
It's
wheel.
ripping too. Oh my god.
Oh no!
no.
No.
The second one's worse.
This is like a people Walmart.
It is. It is.
This is
5
what we
zeros,
keep
multiple
telling you.
zeros with a 1 behind them. My goodness. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, there are clothing fails, not just in Walmart, honey.
She
I think she got
couldn't-
that from Wish.
probably couldn't find one her size, so she was like,
But
"I'll
why
just
is she wearing a two-piece?
Why was she shopping in the kids section?
No, here's the thing. I'm a big girl. There are two. I would never wear a fucking two-piece, but there are two pieces out there. They're for big girls, sweetheart.
No
No,
excuse. No excuse.
no. El no.
I got a
That's
two.
Spanish.
I have a two-piece in the other room. Believe me, finding one that covers the twins isn't easy. But no.
Oh my
This doesn't
god.
fit at all.
We're only in the second page.
No,
Hey,
we're on the
all right,
first
dental
page.
floss.
I mean, that one's bad, but it's better than the last two.
Sweetheart, do you need some of my boobs or something like that? Because I mean, seriously,
This is not as bad as the last one.
No.
you're pretty as hell, but she.
I could never pull this off.
Gosh, no.
It would honestly, you could just take it off with a pair of scissors. One snip and the whole thing will fall apart.
I mean, if one thing just moves a centimeter on any spot, you're exposed.
Lisa K's right. I bet that cost $300. I feel
Yeah.
like you're right.
Minimum. Yeah.
Because
Someone just said the female Borat. That is exactly what it looks like.
That's true. That's true. Wait, who's
No, she's prettier.
She is prettier. That's true. but
No.
but it's a female Borat like bathing suit.
Yes, yeah, not the look.
I know, but I don't want to see that image.
I'm loving the ladies in the chat. One sneeze and it's all out. I love this.
Oh my god, that's
You have to
true.
be very careful, that's
Seriously.
for sure.
I hate to get a wedgie
Thank
with
you,
that
Girlfriend
thing.
Dog. I'll Google that.
She only paid for one pressed implant. Oh my god.
It does kind of look like that in this picture.
Wow. It was too expensive.
Flossing.
Wow. Oh my god. Everyone's like, please sneeze. Oh wow. Okay. Next, number 4. Oh, we've seen this one.
Oh.
Saving hands.
What the
Oh
hell?
my gosh. That's awful.
I like his necklace.
I would never ever wear that, but I love it. That's genius. That really is.
Funny.
John Burns coming in with a random tweet. Happy birthday, Will Alexander Rook Wheaton. I didn't know it was Will Wheaton's birthday, but happy birthday.
Damn it.
Is that the little shit who played Wesley or whatever his
Yep.
name is?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yes, Michelle, you will come to realize Christy Miller does not give two shits about Star Wars, Star Trek, or anything like that. That's what these lovely and DC and that's what these lovely ladies are for, like their knowledge and stuff like that. So y'all rock. I'm just here for the commentary.
You'll remember him from Stand By Me.
That's not real pizza, is it?
Yes.
How,
Yes, it is.
how are these going backwards? Like, these are awful.
What is this?
Dude. Jeez, take the wheel.
That's
Would you eat
disgusting.
this pizza there?
I would eat the pizza on the boobs. Hell no on the cooch.
Like,
she's
this
wearing undies though.
I don't give a shit.
I don't
This
think
has
you'd see
scarred me
that.
from eating pizza for a while.
Pizza is the food of the gods.
Oh,
Let's not
Terminus,
ruin
that's
pizza.
beautiful.
She is wearing undies.
I don't care.
Oh. Oh, man.
When you never squat at the gym. Oh no.
Well, to be fair, that person looks like they're about 90 years old.
That's true. That's true.
It looks like they sat on a tack and their butt deflated.
And this is from the front. The tan that they got.
Oh, gosh.
Making up for last time on the snort count. Love it.
What bikini store does that to his customers?
Oh no.
Oh no.
It was going so well.
Oh no.
What in the world?
Didn't like the smile much.
That is brutal.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What the hell?
John Burns, thank you so much for the $2. Says, wait, Christy doesn't care about dark matter? Oh my god. No, I don't think Christy's watched dark matter before.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't own Netflix.
I think
I'm a pirate.
It's also on Amazon Prime, I think, but it's really good. It's just
I'm a pirate.
Well, there you go. You can R it. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm just saying she's not looking in the same direction.
I for one think that the bikini one's hilarious, and I would probably wear something like that as a gag. I think that's funny.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I could not wear a bathing suit that made it look like I hadn't waxed.
Hello, Crest Play Streaming Studios. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Hello.
Yeah, that's Alan. Alan's a good guy.
Oh, good to see you, Alan.
Hello.
Okay.
Hold on. Galfred's dog. She's got teeth down there.
She's got teeth down there. Yeah, and a mustache.
Hey, at least they're nice and curly and white.
Oh my god. Okay, number 10. When you've got a booty so good, you don't want to show it. And then this guy's showing off his.
I mean, this one's not as bad as some of the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look deflated.
At least it fits.
What?
Is that lettuce?
Vegans. Yes, it is.
Vegas.
That's too much.
Yeah, vegan
That's
top.
too much.
Holding a hot dog. I love it.
This okay. I'm not saying this. It's not real, but this looks fake as hell.
It does look photoshopped.
It does look fake.
It's
but I
too
think it would be
perfect.
a cute top, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. No, dude, this is a top.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like she's like Poison Ivy
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
That's
I
what-
mean, unless somebody's photoshopped this, which is possible. I don't know.
Probably. But it would be cute.
I agree. Oh my god, it's got a lettuce down here too. Wow. That would also make like a good kind of like Eve costume. Like
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
I'm-
kind of just like leaves.
I'm just waiting for the offers of creamy salad dressing in the chat.
Oh my god, this one says, I hope she didn't take a dip down in that water and there's a cow pissing in here. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Ew.
That's not even like.
That's not a swimsuit mishap. Why is this even in here?
That's an unnecessary mishap.
Oh, that's rough.
Every girl needs a guy friend like this.
Okay, there you go. There's another one to put, proper on.
All I see when I look at this picture is pain. That guy's going to be in a lot of pain that night.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's true.
But
This
you
happened
know
to
what's
me
even
very
funner?
recently.
Is when you're out on the beach with friends or family and someone like your uncle or your cousin, they will take naps. They take naps really easy.
Mhm.
And you get the sunscreen and they're laying on their stomach and there's their white ass back. And you just write the word ass or dick on there and it's
Or
This
you
is
could
why
just put
you
like your,
pre-tan, though. This is why you tan.
I
before
know,
you go to the beach.
but it,
or you can put like your bikini top on their back and then they'll have like a bikini.
oh no, but that's even better because it's like this guy when the rest of them is red and they have it's pale and all you see is ass or dick on their back.
Oh my god.
Mental note: don't fall asleep around Christy. And we're
isn't
back
a
to teeth
mishap.
being down there.
This is not.
She's a
It's a-
monster.
It's
The-
cute, but I wouldn't
The
wear it.
eyeballs are on the nipples. Is that why this is a mishap? I don't.
And the teeth, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think this is kind of cute.
This is a fail.
This one is pretty tame
That's a
compared.
fail.
This one,
Oh,
someone tied a knot a little too strong. Ouch.
That's like skin
Ooh.
poisoning.
Ow.
Oh no,
That looks painful.
How does this even happen?
These are white people problems, guys.
Yes,
I've
very.
You
been
don't wear
really,
nice
really
clothes?
red before, like
Mhm.
painfully red.
Girl,
That
I don't
happened
go
to
in
me
sun.
very recently.
I don't
Actually,
either now.
yeah, it was painful.
I burn. Every
I
other
burn- I
person in my
burn too.
family will tan. I go out in the sun. I burn.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, same way.
Oh god.
Ooh.
It just kind of morphs into the sand.
I'm just gonna scroll right past what
You
I
went
just
so
saw.
fast.
It looked just like Thanksgiving turkey.
When she eats too much.
What is that? Oh,
It's like a bikini, or not a
That's-
bikini. It's like a one-piece suit, and it's got a giant mouth here.
Eh,
no.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's
awful.
it's weird. I
weird.
probably, but that's pretty tame to some of the stuff that we see.
Yeah, but that's an awful design for a bathing suit. What the
Yeah.
hell is that? That's
It's
so
terrible.
stupid.
Yeah,
Oh God.
isn't that
is
not the
with
same
these-
picture?
No.
That's a common
It's a different
one on
bathing
here.
suit.
That is definitely a common one.
Wait, go back up. Go back up.
She
Is-
knows it doesn't fit. Like, why?
No,
is she
that's not what
trying?
I'm saying though. It's like you can tell where she's not tan. And then there's okay. Go up. No, not with your mouse. Okay, where she's not tan.
Mhm.
Okay, go up just a little bit with the mouse. That discoloration, then go up, and then you see tan again. What the is that? Just a shadow?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that looks weird as
Ooh.
hell.
Well,
Yeah,
the
and I think-
bikini is slipping. That's part of what's happening. here.
Oh God, it is. Showing all the right kind of skin. I don't see anything wrong with this at all.
That's a club outfit.
That's true.
Boo, you do you, but no.
I would never
A
wear these
stripper outfit.
pants. I don't know what the fuck's this. What is the point of this?
To
I'll
look
just
like
say,
that.
honey, wax. Look into it.
Bikini.
My top is too small.
Is it though? Isn't it like the perfect size?
Not
The one
really.
side is. The other side is too small.
Right.
I don't know. I think the dudes would agree that it fits just right.
They don't care.
No,
Zero.
it's one sneeze away.
That's true.
It's one sneeze away.
This one's my favorite. Hello, madam. Do you accept credit cards? Look at this
Poor
kid's
boy.
face.
Gosh.
He's so proud of that too. He really is.
I don't know why. I feel like this kid is like Demogenite when he was a
I
little
was,
boy.
I was just thinking that. Imagine when he was little.
Oh my God. This is so fucked up. But this is totally Demogenite as a little boy. Oh my God. Let me just see some of the comments here. That's good. People are enjoying themselves. Alpha man in the making. Ryan
Ryan
Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Oh, no. I feel like it's more like Demogenite than Ryan. Perfect superhero costume. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Wow.
Again, it doesn't fit.
You've made him angry and he's coming at you. What are you gonna do?
That's a dare. Or he's
Wow.
drunk.
He's
Or-
drunk. He looks
Maybe
drunk.
he was dared and he's drunk.
Maybe it's both. John Burns, thank you so much for the $2. Why do they call them asses? Chaps. Jay Moore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do they call them asses?
Asses, chops, yeah.
I don't like the next title that other kid.
Kitty
Oh.
doesn't look pleased.
Ew.
No, the
That
kitty
looks like
looks
an angry
yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
not
awful.
cute.
Every minion's dream.
Oh my God.
I would wear this.
Oh
cute.
Lord.
I would totally wear this bikini. Demogenite says, I saw that Clibs. Check the Twitter. What?
Oh no.
The clip with the
Probably.
train.
Oh, sorry, D.
As a feared.
Right down the shaft.
Hello,
Banana.
nurse.
Ba, ba.
See, people seem to like this.
They like it because of the girl.
I would wear this bikini. I think it's cute. Oh my god!
That's a next. That's Borat. Yeah.
That's definitely Borat.
That doesn't even look comfortable.
That looks
It looks
so
awful.
uncomfortable. Oof. Emo much?
Yeah.
Is that knitted?
Yeah, it is knitted.
Actually, I
What?
think that's crochet, not knit.
What, Christy?
No, I'm just laughing when Jayne's like, she sounded so offended when she said, "Is that knitted?"
Yeah, I don't think crochet is gonna hold up well in the water.
No, it's not.
Wait, what do you have against knitted bathing suits, Jayne?
It's like, how exactly? How does it hold up in the water? It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
It's not. Well, some bathing suits aren't meant for the water. It's just meant for like chilling out at the pool, not going into the water.
So what's the point of wearing a bathing suit then?
Just so you can tan and you don't have to have anything on you, like a shirt. I don't know. I don't know.
Sure what we're supposed to be
Galbraith's
checking
dog
these.
says
It would kind of
pronouns.
help if you tagged us in it.
Pronouns? Is this what you're laughing at?
This is someone who's gonna lecture you on her pronouns.
Oh yeah, that's true. For sure. Yeah, it's crochet.
Okay, the whole chat knows it's crochet.
A little hair.
the next one. No. Oh no.
No.
This
Oh,
is a
that's
bathing suit. Why would someone choose to wear something like this? That is so
That's-
crazy.
That's disgusting.
That's
Ugh.
terrible.
That's
It would be an
hilarious.
effective way of making sure you don't get picked up at the pool.
That's effective.
Christy, would you wear this?
Hell no. But it's still hilarious.
It is funny. This is another
You
With duct
idiot.
tape.
duct tape
You idiot.
person. I bet the guys like it.
Oh, I'm sure they like that one.
I
just see
Midnight Mike
pain.
about the last one said, I always did like redheads. Wow. This one even turns me on. Okay, moving on. When you buy the
What?
wrong size.
What the hell?
She's
Oh my
excited.
God.
Oh my
Is that
god.
like a
Covered it.
bungee
I love
cord
it.
type thing?
One of those hooks, yeah.
What is with these people buying small swimsuits? Like, get your size.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
they don't have it.
I was
Sometimes
a
it's really
size
They,
difficult
they
to
didn't
find.
look hard enough because in America, there's plenty of big sizes.
That's true.
America.
I mean,
This is
when
America.
you have
okay?
like enabling like obesity problems in your country, you would think you would have the right size.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I
Oh,
have
no,
been
no,
size
don't.
twelve
Wait,
my
go.
whole life.
No!
Don't you tell me.
I want you to go up because I want to read the headline. You
It
missed it.
says saggier than the biscuit that fell in your tea. Oh God.
It's a biscuit.
Oh, no, no.
It's biscuit. Because look,
Biscuit.
This
I know
biscuit.
it's biscuit.
Biscuit. There is no Q there, lovey.
That's how Farsi people say it. Persians.
Saggier. I can't.
Murgas.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Saggier than the biscuit that fell in your tea.
That's
Okay, and
disgusting.
D, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be seeing, but you got to tag us in it because I can't find it.
Terminus S says duct tape bikini. You ladies can't pull that off. I don't want to pull that off. That would be
would never
painful to get off again.
Mm-hmm.
That would be terrible.
No, thank you.
Ugh.
I mean, it would hurt because it's on the skin. But I mean, as long as you put band-aids where the nips
I
are, that's
know.
not as bad as in your other nether regions, which you're an idiot for doing.
The nips would hurt. My cat scratched me on the nip once. It hurt.
Nina,
I'm telling you, man, it's one of the worst pains
How
you've ever
is that
experienced in your
fantastic?
life.
Here's Christy afraid to say something because it's going to get clipped. Nina's like, my cat scratched me on the nip.
What happened? Okay.
I've had cats do all sorts of things to me, but yeah, that would be a new one.
Fortnite character in real life?
Accurate.
I don't play Fortnite, so I have no idea.
Is this for real? Like seriously, who would dress like this?
That
Apparently that weirdo.
Is this Pride Day or something?
An SJW.
Oh my god.
Somebody who wanted to be a gumball wizard.
If it's Midnight Mike says if it's not crazy dog stories, it's crazy cat stories. With you know, I have a lot of crazy stories with animals.
For 25 cents, I'll drop his balls.
No.
But again, she's old.
Yeah, she's old.
Old. She used to babysit the Crypt Keeper.
One for the blowers. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this bathing suit. I would definitely wear this.
No, we'll send one to Ember.
Yeah,
I want this bathing suit. This is amazing. That was it.
Yeah,
that wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
that was
Some
it.
of them were bad though. Some of them were bad.
Some of them were really,
Just
really bad.
ill-fitted. They're just ill-fitted.
Yeah, mostly ill-fitted.
Mm-hmm.
There was some terrible designs, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You ready for the last video to close out, Nina?
Oh yeah. It's been a very, very nice show. Let's everybody do our outros and then we'll do this last video that Christy posted and we'll get out of here. Christy, tell everybody where they can find you.
On streams as a guest. I might do a YouTube live stream in the near future. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. I post weird shit, so there you go.
There you go. Her YouTube link is in the description down below. Matt's Mum Bear, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, you can also find her on our OnlyFans at Kiss My Grits. Kidding. I know you're gonna kick my ass, but you gotta cross the border first. Hey y'all, Mads Mama Bear here. You can find me at Mads Mama Bear here on YouTube and Mads Mama Bear Doll over on Twitter. I do draw streams. I drop recipes. I run a basic lifestyle channel, and I'm gonna get some sleep after this. Catch me on.
Nice. I'll definitely be watching the Jack Show. That sounds like a freaking mad. It's gonna be madhouse.
It's gonna be
there.
crazy.
Jayne, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me here on YouTube where I post movie and television reviews and occasionally some pop culture commentary. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Jayne Theory.
Yay! And last but certainly not least, Michelle from Force of Light. Thank you so much for being here today. Please tell everybody where they can find you.
Thank you for having me. And my camera died. That's why I'm on no camera now.
No worries.
Anyways, awesome being on with you ladies and awesome chat. And you guys can find me. See, you guys, there I am with those gendered terms.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on. I have a clip for that.
How dare you?
That was it.
She looks like a fucking gremlin.
You may have to start playing that after Jayne does her intro. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But yes, everyone can find me at Force Levi Entertainment on Twitter and of course YouTube. And we do videos weekly. We do an entertainment stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we just kind of like Jayne cover a little everything: movie reviews, commentary on pop culture, and just kind of covering the latest news and entertainment.
Nice.
So check
and
us out.
you guys do that on Wednesdays?
Yeah, Wednesdays we do the weekly roundup every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Nice. That's like usually right before my show. So perfect.
Gotcha.
It's a perfect timing. And as for me, you can find me here tomorrow covering good news for Infinite Hope Good News at 3:45 Eastern. And so that should be a lot of fun. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here tonight and hanging out with us. We're gonna take out this show on this video
It's like a 2-minute clip. Just fair
shared
warning.
by Christy.
No, she's she's hot. Like she's like it's hot.
Okay.
This feels appropriate. It was 103 here in Texas today in Dallas area.
All right, let's have a listen.
It is 91,000 damn degrees. I am sitting right next to my air conditioner, right next to it. It is on the lowest temperature on the highest damn speed, okay? 64 degrees, and it's on turbo. What the fuck do I need to put this bitch on? Power Ranger? This is fucking unacceptable. I did not sign up for this. When I prayed during the winter months, I asked the Lord to make it warm. I did not say, Lord, please bring the devil from hell and have him sit his ass crack on earth. That's not what I asked for. That is not what I requested. Okay, he need to heat the houses of the people who was begging for summer all damn winter and fall. All the motherfuckers that was making pictures and special little telegrams and counting down the days till summer. I can't wait to be on the beach. I can't wait to enjoy myself and be in the sun. Well, then you put the sun in they fucking living rooms and you make my damn living room snow. I cannot do this, okay? The Lord need to delegate temperature and weather to somebody else. Where the hell is Moses? Talk to Moses about this shit because the Lord is out of control and I cannot deal with this. I am not tropical. I'm not a damn toucan. This is fucking this is too goddamn much. It should not be so damn hot that I'm up here having dreams about me being on fire. Everybody getting on my damn nerves. So goddamn hot. Shit. Oh, everybody's getting on my nerves. Everybody's kids is getting on my nerves. These niggas downstairs keep barbecuing every damn day. Every damn day. Every day can't be a holiday. Every day can't be a holiday. It's not a celebration. Who the hell paying for this damn meat? Barbecuing every goddamn day. For what? Shit. Oh, it's hot. I'm gonna slit somebody's throat over this heat. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I get it why people just start shooting during the summer. Don't give me no firearms because I'm about to go the hell off. I do not do this. This is not what I do. I'm not, hell no. Shit. No.
She's
Jesus,
so
be a raindrop or central air because I cannot breathe.
Is she in Texas?
It's either Texas, Georgia, Alabama. Like it's in the South for sure.
I mean, it hasn't stopped raining here yet. Every single day.
It hasn't rained here in like 3 fucking weeks.
Wow.
We are getting soaked next door. That's so weird.
It's not fair.
That's so crazy. We get
insane.
We get rain here like once in a while, and it's like crazy tropical rain, but like it hasn't been like a drought or anything. But we've had rain like once a week at least.
I don't even know how we're still like not flooding.
Ooh.
Okay, maybe 2 weeks.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Well, it's crazy. It's climate change. It's the weather. It's gonna keep being weird. But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. I don't know whose channel the Queen's Council will be back on next week, but is it yours, Jayne? I don't know whose it is. Okay, well, stay tuned and find out. Follow us all on Twitter where we will announce where we will be. And have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Later.